Life is a journey marked by peaks of joy and valleys of challenges. When the storm clouds gather, the principles of Stoicism serve as a sturdy umbrella, offering shelter and resilience. Imagine Stoicism as a timeless guide, not just for ancient philosophers, but for anyone seeking calm in the chaos of life. At its core, Stoicism encourages us to recognize the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. It's like a mental switch that flips from worrying about external circumstances to focusing on our responses. In the face of difficulties, Stoicism whispers, "You can't control the weather, but you can decide whether to dance in the rain or curse the storm." Wisdom becomes our compass, pointing us toward resilience. Stoicism is not about avoiding challenges, but about viewing them as opportunities for growth. It's akin to a seed pushing through the soil. Difficulties become the fertile ground for the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance to blossom. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once remarked, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This nugget of wisdom is the cornerstone of a Stoic mindset. Picture difficulties as puzzles. Instead of being frustrated by missing pieces, Stoicism encourages us to appreciate the puzzle itself and find joy in putting it together. Virtue is the lighthouse guiding us through the storm. Stoicism suggests that regardless of external turmoil, we anchor ourselves in moral principles. It's not about what happens to us, it's about how we navigate through it, making choices aligned with our values. In a world that often feels like a whirlwind, Stoicism introduces the idea of mindful response. Instead of reacting impulsively, we're invited to take a beat. Imagine difficulties as fiery dragons. Stoicism gives us the armor of mindfulness, allowing us to respond thoughtfully rather than getting scorched by emotional flames. Tranquility, that elusive state of calm, is not found in external circumstances, but within ourselves. Stoicism nudges us to build a cozy cabin within, insulated from the thunderstorms of life. It's a reminder that serenity is not in the absence of difficulties, but in the way we perceive and respond to them. Stoicism's teachings aren't outdated scrolls gathering dust. They're dynamic tools for modern challenges. Whether you're facing a digital dilemma or a timeless trial, Stoicism offers a compass to navigate the labyrinth of life. Detachment is not indifference, it's freedom. Stoicism encourages us to care deeply, but not to be enslaved by the outcomes. It's like holding a kite string. We can guide, but we don't control the wind. This detachment fosters a sense of autonomy and liberation, even in the midst of difficulties. Stoic practices are the Swiss Army knives in our toolkit. Journaling, meditation, and reflection aren't just for philosophers on a mountaintop. They're accessible practices for fortifying our minds. It's a bit like having a mental gym membership. The more we exercise these Stoic practices, the stronger our mental muscles become. Ultimately, Stoicism is a promise of a life well lived. It's not a magic shield that wards off challenges, but a guide that transforms them into stepping stones. Imagine life as a grand tapestry. Stoicism stitches the threads of difficulties into a meaningful pattern. In the dance of life, Stoicism invites us to twirl with courage, waltz with wisdom, and tango with tranquility. It's a philosophy not just for the philosophers, but for anyone who wants to navigate the dance floor of life with grace and resilience. So, the next time life throws a curveball, remember the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. Picture it as a trusted friend, handing you an umbrella and saying, "You can't control the rain, but you can control whether it dampens your spirit or becomes the rhythm to your dance." Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it's an invitation to savour the dance, storms and all.